Hello, my beautiful Pisces, my most intuitive sign of the zodiac. Of course, my phone's been quiet all night until I turned on the camera. Of course it is. It's fine. It's fine. I'm going to start this reading. I promised myself in the middle of a windstorm to do this beautiful reading for you. And I felt inspired to do a very... this is an oracle and charms reading, but I felt very inspired to do it with some really strong light worker type deals. So that's why I took out my little deck and Star Seeds, Daily Healing, the Avalon Magic. I'm feeling very magical vibe going on here. So I'm actually going to pull out Work Your Light. I haven't used that one in a while. I'm feeling that one really strongly. So we're going to pull from those, and we're going to see where this goes, okay? Because I feel like it. Because that's the way it's vibing for me tonight. So here we go. Let's begin. Thank you so much for being here. I do readings for Pisces Weekly. I do the weeklies. I do an extended on the weekly, and then I do other stuff. So if you're interested, please make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell to all. If you have Pisces anywhere in your chart, this applies to you. This is Work Your Light Tarot. Look at this. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. And this really talks to everything that you've been putting into place, my beautiful Pisces. We have been feeling this. This is gorgeous. Look at this card. Look at everything it's doing right there. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's beautiful. Look at this. Look at the colors in here. Absolutely, you have been awakening. I feel that everything that's been happening in the last little while, that is what this is about, okay? It's you seeing things in a very different way. Your brain is, I'm going to tell you this. Your brain, its synapses are starting to shift in a different direction. You're getting out of the muck, first of all, and you're releasing yourself. You're releasing yourself in a big way, not just a little way. You're integrating this. In other words, it's becoming the new thing, the new normal, let's say. If that even applies, because I hear normal and I feel my energy going, whatever that means. But let's just call it that for now, for lack of a better word. It's just a new way of vibrating, a new way of being. You are not seeing anything that used to be a scary thing is now just a thing, right? It's just a thing. It's just so wonderful. Okay, so they're comparing it right now to, when they say you're in love, you get like a shot of endorphins where everything is wonderful in the world, right? When you fall in love with somebody, there's that, everything's good, everything's wonderful. Pile of crap could fall in front of you, and somewhere, somehow, you'd make it be relevant, right? This is the same thing, but in a way of thought pattern and energy vibration. In other words, what would have seemed dark, dank, and scary before is now okay. You know what I mean? It's like, it's all right. I'm not going to sit here and vibe badly in this energy. It's almost like you're vibed out of the bad energy place. It's like your body just doesn't, it's kicking you out of it. It's like, no, I don't want to be in here. I don't like it, okay? Yeah, it's not great. Yeah, whatever. We'll work on something else. But I'm not going to sit in the muck here until it gets better. I'm just going to, put it to one side and say, look, I'm going to keep working on it, and eventually things will change, or they'll end, or they'll move forward, or something will happen, right? But I'm going to keep myself vibing higher, Okay, so that is one, and I feel that this is a change that is actually taking place, and it's staying. It's sticking. This is the word that I want to use. It's sticking with you. It's like going, I'm going to stay. Nice. It's like I'm gonna stay. I'm not gonna disappear. It's not gonna be something you say like, oh yes, and then it's gonna be gone. Okay? Because that happens sometimes, right? We have the best of intentions. We say, oh, like, I'm gonna change this, and then something happens, and you're right back to where you used to be. This is not the same thing. This is definitely different. I like that. I like that. Yeah, I feel that. So let's see what it says for the Awakening card, just quickly, from the Work Your Light deck. You're going through a period of awakening. Things are changing within you at many levels. You're starting to remember ancient truths and discovering more and more about who you are and why you're here. You may find that you experience past lives, invisible thread that's woven through your life, even feeling Kundalini Shakti rise through your body from the base of your spine. But the most important thing is not to overthink it, and stay grounded. Share your experience with like soul people while you consciously integrate them. Journal and pay attention to your dreams. You are remembering, and your soul gifts are emerging. So during this time of transition and awakening, you may be called to devote yourself to being of service. There are ideas, truths, concepts, books, creations waiting to be birthed into this world. Stay open to receiving them. Pulling this may be a sign that you're here to birth one of these creations into the world. You're being called to make a shift in your life in order to be of service. Don't think too much about it. Instead, repeat the following Work Your Light activation. And it says to mentally hold this card to your heart. Okay, so just do it. Just take this card, hold it to your heart, and say this. I surrender to my awakening. I allow the Shakti energy to rise from the base of my spine. I open myself up to the universe using me in a way that delights my mind, body, and spirit. It's beautiful. Absolutely. It's surrendering to it. It's finally going, all right, I'm ready. Okay. Yeah. Very, 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 very nice. Okay, so let's take from this beautiful, the charms. I love the charms. Yeah. Okay, so I have A and this, I always forget the name of it, this acorn. That's right. The A for acorn. Or A for one, ace, seed, planted. Okay, so this is the acorn that you can plant, and so that it will become a tree. Okay, you're at the beginning of it, but A for A plus, A for just, you're doing it. You're A for awakening. A for acorn. Anyway, so, it goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, but you're understanding, right? Everything here is crystal clear. Absolutely crystal clear. Okay, so let's see if I can bring you in just a little closer. I apologize for the shakiness. Okay, let's see here. Pisces, there we go. All right, so can you see that? Let's see if I can. It's a very light looking card. So, yeah. So let's see the star seeds. I was really pulled to use this deck today, along with the Work Your Light, so I'm going to pull from this one for sure. I'm feeling that energy. I'm feeling that energy of a real transformation happening, coming in for you. And I like it. I like it for you very much. Okay. Ooh. So what is this? Oh, this is very nice. Look at this. Reflection. See all aspects of yourself through the reflection of the one who mirrors your hidden self. Very interesting. Okay. So I actually need more. Who is the one who mirrors your hidden self? I do feel that that might be somebody outside of yourself. I don't think that is you. I think that it's maybe somebody that you know that reminds you of you, or reminds you of maybe who you want to be. But let's be sure. I'm going to take this beautiful deck that I used for Pisces this week, for all Pisces and all the signs. Okay, so I'm going to take this out, if it lets me. Okay, I have them all. Okay. And let's see. Let's see what it has to say. Push these here so that you can see them, my beautiful Pisces. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling that I'm going to tell you what's coming through with this is not only see all aspects of yourself. I feel this is an idea, a nut of an idea, a seed of an idea about how you can help, and I'm going to try and get this out the way it's coming in, how you can help people or someone, okay? You are looking at somebody and you're seeing yourself, maybe the way that you were and the things that you were before you overcame, okay? The things that you needed, the things that you weren't seeing, and the things that you see now. And out of that, you are seeing an opportunity where you can be of service to somebody. This is this kind of, it would be like, oh, please give me an example, something that would help, spirit, something that would help me out here. Show me something. I'm just going to shuffle. Okay. Okay, yeah, success. They're telling me to keep going. Okay, so, see, they're showing me the victory card. Something that you've become, something that you've overcome, something that you became a victor, somewhere where you can be a role model to others. And what they're talking about is this idea where you have overcome something. Okay, the easiest example is, you know, there's always weight loss or something like that, okay, or learning how to declutter in 30 days, your entire house, something like that, okay? You're seeing somebody who you can see a reflection of yourself into. They're overwhelmed, they don't have time, but you've developed a system in 30 days where it's easy breezy, it optimizes their time. And when you see these people complaining, I just don't have time, I'm so tired, etc., etc., this brings on is, I see myself in you, I remember being this way, I remember being overcome, and then you suddenly have a spark of an idea of making a book, of explaining how in 30 days, building a system, a course, some lessons. Are you getting where I'm going? Like, that's not actually that, but it's something similar, okay? It could be something. And I'm thinking what they're telling me, because they're not divulging, they want you to come up with the idea in your mind. There's a lot of you, there's things that are not out there. There's things that people struggle with every single day that does not, there's no system out there right now. But it's something we always keep thinking. You see, when we struggle with something, Pisces, we think that we're just doing it on our own sometimes. We think we're the only person in the world having that problem. And the thing is they're saying that this is not the case. You are not the only person going through this, okay? So, look, there's an F here for fruits of your labor, okay? And there's Aquarius. Okay, so Aquarius, when I think of this, and every time I've learned about Aquarius, they say Aquarius is of service to people. So Aquarius is my North Node, I do believe. And it is to be of service to people. And that's a big one. Yeah. See, I feel like this is the Hierophant. So they're telling you to what you've learned to go ahead and teach. Okay? And that's how, at the same time, you make cash, right? That's how you make things happen. Right. This is the rune of destiny, but it's also the rune of initiations and mystery. In other words, you've uncovered the mystery to something, and now it's time for you to initiate going forward, right? Doing what you're destined to do, which is helping. Look, a lot of the times when we have trials and stuff that we need to get through relationship, we teach what we've learned. We become an expert by having experienced that thing. And I think that is the oracle message here. You have now become the master to be of service to others from your own experiences, okay? So when you see your reflection in somebody else and realize, I think this might be a ha-ha moment for some of you, okay? There's something recently that you've overcome, or not even recently that you've overcome, and suddenly you're going, why shouldn't I just develop something for that? Okay? Most entrepreneurs or people like that, they have seen a lack or a need for something, and that's when they come out and do something. Okay? So, all right, let's take another deck. Ooh, things are really windy out there. Wow. It's whipping around, my friends. Okay, so I'm going to pick from the Guardian Angel Messages, another beautiful deck right here. And we're going to continue on. All right. Yeah, Five of Water. Look at this. You have disappointment, regret, and forgiveness. And this is the optimal card of don't cry over spilt milk. And it's amazing. Look, milk, spilt. Yeah, exactly. This is it. This is the awakening. This is the part where you stop being the victim of your life and you start empowering yourself with the things that you've learned from your life. Okay? Not in a mean way, not in a, like, in a destructive way. Because so many times people do things in a very destructive way. And it's sad. It's distorting. But I always remind people, if it's not empowering, it's not helping you. And it won't. Even if it feels like a rush for the moment, it's not going to last. You can't fill a bottomless pit. It just doesn't. It's bottomless. You just keep throwing the dirt and you're never going to see it again. Okay? So just work on something different. In other words, the disappointment, the regret, forgive it. Don't forget it. I'm going to tell you, forgive it, but don't forget it. Use it. Empower yourself. Figure out ways not to reproduce it. Maybe build a bigger table so that the cups don't fall off. Maybe have something to stop you from knocking off the cups. Okay, this is what I mean. Build something to help the world not suffer the same things. Because if you've suffered it, chances are others have too. So this is a definite coaching session, okay? I'm going to tell you, Spirit right here is coaching you today. They are coaching you about how you're feeling about this new sense of renewal and how it's going to bring you forward, how it's going to sweep you around, how it's going to make you see every opportunity in every nook and cranny, every corner. I think that you're going to have so many it may even overwhelm you at times, because you're just not going to know, where do I begin? Where do I throw myself? What thing do I do first? Okay, so let's pick some more here. Okay, so this is, I do believe that this is Virgo. I may be wrong. Let me check. Let me check, Pisces. Yeah, I was right. It is Virgo. Okay, so we have the sign of Virgo here. And we also have this beautiful rune. Let me see. It is, well, it looks like an R. But this is a journey. This is like messages about, usually it's career, but the right action to take. So I think they're talking about something in your life and taking that right action. You also have a budding flower. The flower, no doubt, that comes from the seed. And then over here you have little Bambi. And again, I'm feeling like there's the sign of Virgo that's attached to it, because every time that I see like an earth animal, I'm always linking it to like a Virgo type deal for me. So there's definitely something that has to do, maybe because we have so many symbols of earth and fruits and gardens, maybe it has to do with something that will help the planet. Maybe that will help the animals, maybe agriculture of some sort. I'm just feeling, I'm getting that vibe with this reading, and I'm getting that vibe with the charms. So it's something that may help. It may help the planet. It just could help your town. My son wants to grow a garden in the summer and sell it at the farmer's market. Fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, right? Something like that of the sort to help the population to feed more healthy without chemicals and on all of that stuff. He wants to bring that back. He wants to learn the trade, but he wants to learn it in an organic way, in the way that maybe we did it more naturally way back when, right? So there's a lot here coming in for that, but you've learned a lot of things. I'm going to say this much, okay? I know you have learned a lot of things in your life. You have tried a lot of things. And there may be some things that, while are not new, may have been forgotten through time. So don't discount your knowledge, Pisces. You may have a lot of, you may have things that people have forgotten. And people forget quite quite frequently their past, the history, the things that work. They think that faster is better. They think that more convenient is better, and that's not necessarily the truth. So old ways have been put away and forgotten. Okay, and forgotten. They're dismissed as, not great. Okay, so this one, it says, you are in alignment with your soul's longing. Make a move now. I think that comes back to this first one right here. This first card. I feel like the wind is picking up, right? The wind is picking up and telling you to move. I feel that it's talking about that alignment and awakening. That A is coming in again to remind you that things are moving, things are shifting. It's time for you to make your move. Make your move. Absolutely. I feel right now I'm hearing more. It's going to be the difficulty of actually taking the steps forward, because you're going to find yourself thinking, well, I don't know what to do. There's so many things I could do right now. You could make a list and find things in that list to make other lists. I'm seeing one list growing into 2, into 3, into 4. I would say pick your favorite. pick the thing that you think will, that really inspires you, something that you really thought, oh, I really want to do this. And really put all of your focus and attention on it. If you can pick 2 or 3 things that you can do on the side, go for it. But just remember that if you start getting tired or overworked by trying to do all of these things at once, remember that rest is optimal, because if you overwork yourself, you're going to start decreasing in productivity, and you're also your mind will start dragging you back into the depths of thinking you're not going to be able to do things. Okay, so take time for friends. Make sure that your life work balance is good, because sometimes we forget to work on that. Some things will fall on the wayside, and that's the important part of this message is do not, if you can't get it all done in one day, be so grateful of the awesome day that you've had and everything that you have accomplished, okay? There is no beating yourself up anymore. This is just, today I did all of this. I did it to the best of my ability. Then I got tired, and then I took some much needed rest. And that's it. That's all, okay? If I'm not talking if you're, day 7 of, doing absolutely nothing for yourself and wishing upon a star. But I'm talking about if you, had 5 things and you only did 3. But then after those 3, you took care of yourself, took a walk, you took care of your body health, you had a conversation and a laugh, you pampered yourself. That is a very productive day, okay? You picked a little bit of everything and you made it work. So you are in alignment with your soul's longings. You're doing everything you're doing when you're doing them at the right time. And that's it, right? Everything's a lesson. Everything that you do, it's just, it's something to learn. It's something to observe. That's it. That wind is really blowing. All right. So there we go. We have this. Oh, yes. Okay. So I love this one. I've kept this one, but it's a broken anchor. You see that part is broken at the top? So the anchors that were holding you down, they're done. You're now, again, that beautiful wheel. Oh, so many runes coming out today. It's fantastic. But that wheel is, now you are at the wheel. And let me see what this says. Yeah. Me versus me. In the end, this is all there is. Okay? It's you versus you. When you don't do something, it's because you told yourself you couldn't do it. Even if somebody tells you you can't do it, doesn't necessarily mean you won't. Right? Oh, you can't do that. How many great people in the world have went, yeah, watch me. Or, yeah, hold my beer and watch me. Watch me do it, right? And they look like they were doing something ridiculous, and in the end, they did it. Okay? Yes, there's many that fails, but how will you know if you don't try? Maybe you fail at this thing, but that will teach you something else. Okay? And remember that Spirit loves you. Okay? It says, I love you, and infinity. This is saying that you have love, you have strength. This is the strength from the infinity card. It's beautiful. You have love, you have strength, and the strength card's right here. Look, the infinity symbol is right there. See them? 1, 2, right there. They are together. You can do this. You can do this with your eyes closed at this point. Okay? You know how to do this. You can achieve this. You will achieve this. Okay, so let me see here. Let me take a look at what we have. So this is the card. This is the rune of wealth and fulfillment. And again, they're talking about the earth family and material wealth. So this could play with a lot of people who have been trying to get something off the ground. And you finally figured out a way that I can try anything, right? I can do and try anything at this point. We have so many opportunities now to do different things. Just, take your shot, is what I say. Take your shot, okay? Do your thing. Pick your goal. Take your shot. Shoot your shot, is what they say. Shoot your shot. Do it. Go ahead and do it. You will learn, you will go forward, and in your right state, you're in the right state of mind right now to do it. You're in a state of mind where you don't feel defeated. This is not defeat, it's victory. It's victory, okay? All right, so like I usually do, I'm going to do a little bit of singing bowl for you. I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to do north, south, east, west. So please just breathe along. Last week, I think it was east that was a little bit blocked. So I'm going to unblock this with you if there's anything blocked, and we're going to see. I think it's going to be really good this week because we've had really good week so far, and there's another reading left tomorrow, and then I'm going to do a live sometime this week as your 7th reading. So please don't miss that and stay tuned, okay? All right. So if you're wearing headphones, be careful. That might get really loud, okay? So turn them down a bit and just breathe in and let this beautiful vibration go through you. The west is blocked again, so breathe deeply. Here we go. Breathe. All right, my beautiful Pisces. So again, the east and the west were a little bit on the block side this week. And I think that I've released some of that again for you, so it's going to help you move forward with that vibration. I feel that the east and the west is a force of direction because of the setting sun and the rising and the setting sun. So maybe the fact that the days feel a little bit, because we have a set amount of hours in a day that we want to accomplish things, it may be that resistance. So like I reminded you today, okay, it's only you versus you. Remember to be very grateful for everything that you've accomplished in your day. And remind yourself that you did the most that you could do on this beautiful day. You didn't fail today. You didn't fail your task. You were very productive at every single thing that you did. And what you accomplished is what you accomplished. And tomorrow's another day. Don't be chasing the days. Live your days. Have productive, beautiful days. All right, my beautiful Pisces, that's it for this oracle reading. I really love these. These really, I love these. Okay. So let me know in the comments, what do you think of these? I think they're fabulous. I love them so much. And so tomorrow I'll be telling you the many ways, the messages that come in from guidance from Liam and Mona. They come in and they give a little, little boost and different ways that you can help yourself in these upcoming weeks. It's like their own little personal video for you, and I enjoy doing those as well. I hope I see you then tomorrow. I'm sending you a lot of love. Fill your heart with light, and you are definitely blessed. Take care.